let's get this day started. We love to say that I woke up because of my alarm, but actually it's because someone is playing My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion really loudly outside, and it's 7:08. My alarm goes off at 7:15. Anyway, let's rock and roll. I love this robe to bits. It's the first thing I do in the morning. It's just always to put on my robe. I have a thicker one for winter time, but this is silk. I love it. It's so comfortable. Anyway, this is a gift from a family member. She was cleaning out her wardrobe and asked me if I wanted a bunch of stuff, and obviously I said yes. Buying a full 2-person bed for 1 person was literally the best purchase of my life. Bed sheets are 100% linen. They're originally from IKEA, but I found them at a great discount on Facebook Marketplace. When we can avoid IKEA, we will. I do, however, need to wash my sheets very soon. This is unnerving. This is just my mascara. Nice. I don't know about you guys, but washing bed sheets and linens feels like a full day task. It feels like an adventure I don't want to embark on. I postpone it for so long, it's actually embarrassing. It's shower time, baby. Now I'm not gonna wash my hair though. I wash my hair about once a week and it's just not time yet. But when I do wash my hair, I use my shampoo bar. This is tiny. It's usually not this small, but this is what I have currently. The same goes for my conditioner, also a solid bar. For body wash, whenever I travel, I have a solid piece of soap for that as well, but when I'm at home, I have a liquid soap. And if you had asked me 5 years ago, that would have been a luxury, because in the early stages of zero waste, if you didn't have a bulk store, there wasn't really any way of getting liquid soap with minimal packaging or no plastic or all the stuff. So that was a luxury, not the case anymore. So I've been using the Wild soap for quite a while, and I'll show you how this works. So you have the refill. This is a compostable material. Then you get your container. Then you place the refill container into your solid container and you flip the pump back on. Also, I got it engraved, so it says chefen, which means the boss in Danish. Towels, vintage and thrifted. Okay, see you guys in a sec. Perhaps you're wondering about the bucket in my shower. Let me explain. It's so I can catch my excess shower water and use it to flush my toilet. All jokes aside though, definitely get yourself a shower bucket. I feel like this is a pretty good time to talk about today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Wild. I've been working with Wild for quite some time. So my routines are also quite impacted by the fact that we've been working together for a long time, and I am so happy about that. Wild is primarily known for its deodorants, but they also have shower gels and other types of products, and one new drop that I am very excited about and will be talking about later today. Wild specializes in refillable products. It means that they have eliminated so much disposable single-use packaging. I would love to see the entire beauty community be inspired by the refill policies, by making products in minimal packaging, or by making packaging that's meant to last. Not meant to last in the sense that plastic packaging is gonna stay here forever, meant in the sense that it's packaging that we can actually also use. I am so stoked to once again be partnering up with Wild. If you're interested, there is a link and a discount code in the description down below. Now, the next step of this get ready with me routine is fixing this. We'll start by putting this mess up. My hair is so shitty at the moment. I don't know if it's the season or what I am doing or not doing with it, or the fact that I'm self-employed, and that is sometimes a little bit stressful. We're just gonna... Is there something living in my serum? Someone tell me if there's something living in this. Guess I won't use that then. Maybe it's okay, I don't know. It looked like an alien. I have this half sun protection, half foundation thing. We're gonna use that, but it's sort of like falling down the side. So we're just gonna do this. Ah, yeah. Perfect. Beauty. Anyway, if you can hear people on the street, it's because they're playing their music very loudly. And I don't know what the deal is, but it's been bangers all morning, and now they've sort of moved into old Danish music territory. A little bit of, we're gonna do my everyday makeup, nothing fancy. Not that there's a big difference between my fancy and non-fancy makeup. I digress. I have a few products now that I'm using that are not zero waste. I'm okay with it. One of the things is this concealer. Now, I actually didn't mean to get this, but I ran out of my concealer from Elite Cosmetics, and you can't get a new one like that in Denmark because it has to be shipped. So I needed to go and get one, and this was the closest thing, so that's what we ended up going with. I don't use concealer every day, but I've had like 3 days of really rough sleep, so I feel like we need the extra support that any kind of concealed under eye vibe will get me. Every time I do my makeup on camera, it sort of ends up being about me exposing myself. So this is my powder currently. There is not a lot left. I have another container. The powder is from Sao, but it's a loose powder, and I hate carrying loose powder around. I like a compact powder. This is loose, so I just keep a few days worth in this, and then I retransfer, so I don't have to carry the whole thing around because it gets everywhere. Well, it broke. Okay, that's new. Anyway, we're gonna do a little bit of blush as well, to look less dead. It's always strange because it's often that you can't see the difference in the camera, I feel like, but I can see the difference in real life. And then there's also just the notion that this is like any kind of ritual, like getting yourself ready in the morning. It's not so much about the end result, it's often about the sitting down and like taking some time just to be with yourself and just to do something that benefits you. That was a lot of bronzer. Okay. Makeup in and of itself is not actually necessary. Like art on my wall is not necessary, but it's one of those things that makes me feel really good every day, and it sort of gives me the energy to put in effort, and it makes me feel good about myself. So yes, every time there is an absolute genius in my comment section saying that you should cut out makeup because it's unnecessary. Lots of things are unnecessary, and if we cut our existence into the bare bone, we're not going to be very happy. Chances are you're also doing something that's unnecessary, but you're doing it because it makes you feel good. Now, the thing about sustainability and balance in sustainability is about locating those things that you do that are unnecessary and also does not bring you joy. That's a really good place to reduce. And then there's also the thing that I've used the same powder for about 2 years. I really shouldn't. I am. Don't buy makeup every single month. Use what you have. So while it's unnecessary, you can still not overconsume it, even though inherently it's not necessary for survival. There are still more or less so sustainable ways of using it. Do you catch my drift? For instance, this pencil I've had for probably 5 years. Now, mascara, also not a zero waste moment right now. I do recommend both Elate and Sao. There are definitely good brands that are doing better things. They're doing things with refillable options. I am still on this, but since I still have this, we're still gonna use it. It's straight in my eye. I was doubting whether or not I should do a... I'm just staring into the abyss like this isn't that great. I was thinking about whether or not I should do a video about my makeup routine and how to get ready with me when I am currently at a state with my routine where I'm using some things that aren't as sustainable as they could be. But then I thought, well, that's also just what it looks like. And maybe that's a good thing as well. Maybe that's a good thing to include. So it's not just the most ideal or the most zero waste my routine has ever been. It's also the imperfect parts of it, or when it's not as good as I want it to be. A fun thing about me, I hate putting mascara on with a burning passion. But I feel like it looks really silly if you have all the rest done and you don't have mascara on. So we're powering through. This is exposure therapy. I have this insane phobia of eyes and eye injuries, so I'm always playing like awful scenarios out in my head whenever I'm close to my eyes or doing anything close to my eyes. So this is sort of like exposure therapy. And I've gotten a lot better. I don't hyperventilate now, and look at that. Anyway, speaking of imperfect routines, I have something from MAC currently. I would not recommend MAC. They also test on animals. They just like, it's not a very sustainable company. But my friends and I got together recently, and one of my friends brought all the makeup that she didn't use anymore, and she bought this like half a year ago, and it's not her shade, and she was thinking about throwing it away. Then she figured maybe I would want it, so that's why I'm using it, which I really appreciate, honestly, because I really like it. Now, I don't like the fact that their business practices are oh so unethical, but I would rather use this than see it go to waste. I love to line the lips fully, just to give it a little bit of color. I don't know what it's called. Strip down. Now on top of the lip liner, we're gonna add just just some lip balm. And the reason why I'm excited about that is because the newest product from Wild is a refillable lip balm. I have been looking forward to this for ages. Let me present to you. Refillable container. You get your lip balm plastic free. You pop it in. Oh, and this is amazing, by the way. Ah, okay. This is going in my bag. I love a good refillable product like that. I'll show you the entire packaging. So this came without any packaging. It just came to me like this. And the refill lip balm came like this. So you get this little cardboard packaging. And then inside, there's this. Refilling options do not have to be more complicated than that. I love this. For daily skincare, I don't use a lot of different products. I like to use a serum on my face. Then I have a whipped body butter that I have the recipe for in an ancient video. And then I use deodorant. I've used Wild deodorants for years, both for everyday use as well as after my exercise and whenever it really comes up. It's easy to make the switch to natural deodorants, but of course, like anything else, there is a transition phase. The difference here compared to quote-unquote conventional deodorants is that you get more out of the product if you massage it into the skin. Once that routine is down, this will be your new best friend. And if you're on the market for a new deodorant, a new lip balm, or new shower gel, there is also a discount code. It's GetMary20 and it gives you 20% off everything. Now let's figure out what to wear, which is such a joy because I recently color coordinated my wardrobe. That is an obnoxious sentence, I'm aware. Basically what I did was that I took all the clothes out that I can't fit into because my weight just fluctuates quite a lot. So instead of being stressed out by all the clothes in my wardrobe that I can't fit currently, I'm just going to store this away, which means that this feels a lot more organized. I previously coordinated by types, so like blazers, shirts, whatever, but I feel like color works a lot better. And then we have a somewhat neat order of accessories. It just makes me very happy when things around me are put in order and there's a system. And I am working from home today, so I'm just gonna wear this shirt, which is actually one of my dad's, I think. We're just gonna go with some pearl earrings. Yes. We're choosing a chill outfit today because I'm actually just going to be working from home on my laptop in my little office. I do, however, like to wear nice jewelry even when I'm just by myself. But other than that, it's a big shirt, it's linen trousers, and just comfy and cozy. Still kind of put together. Anyway, that is everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I will see you guys next time. Take really good care of yourselves. Until then, bye. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys help me create green, zero-waste content, and I love you guys. You can find the links to my social media accounts down below and the link to my Patreon on this screen. Bye!